Hello and welcome back. Today we are making a cake and I'm excited about this because this is actually my grandma's birthday cake that I'm making. But when this comes out, her birthday will be the week after. So I'm so excited, and I see a little comments that come in saying, oh, I want to see cakes more and stuff like that. So I just thought this would be a special treat to see me build this cake from scratch. So make sure before we start, you like, share, and comment below, and make sure you're subscribed. All right. So you already know yellow cake recipe. We've done this before. So we have the cakes already ready in the buttercream, American buttercream recipe, which is amazing. All right. So we're going to get started. And with the cake as well, I keep saying we're going to get started and I keep starting it over, right? But we want to make sure you have a cake board, your spatulas, and also your cake scraper. All right. So we're really going to get started this time. I'm going to move this to the side. So we're going to start off with some buttercream frosting, and just make sure you whip it as much as possible. It has a lot of air bubbles in this one, but I still have to add the dye. My grandma's favorite color is purple. So I'm going to make the base of this cake purple. And I'm going to use some flowers that I got for Mother's Day. And I'm so disappointed because I don't have my what's the thing called? Tape that goes around the flowers to protect it in the cake. So I'm trying to improvise and think, what should I do in my head? So I added a couple squeezes of the purple dye. I personally love Color Mill, and this is not sponsored, so go at your own will. But I personally love that. It's a vegan dye, and it's everything. It works well with so many things. All right. But once again, it's not sponsored. So I'm just going to whip it around until I get the color that I want. Okay. And it's all silky smooth. We're going to start stacking the cake. So, you always want to put a little at the bottom so the cake can stick. We are going to, some of my cakes destroyed like this. Oh, help me. You guys, I'm tired. But I'm just going to add as an adhesive to it. And we're just going to cover that all up. Remember, do not get this made about a cake because you can fix it. All right. We're just going to add it back on there. We're going to cover that up. Okay. Just add a bunch in the middle. And then smooth it out. So you just want to start holding your spatula like this and just smooth it out. And let your board do all the work. At least 71 degrees or lower because buttercream will melt in front of your face so quick because it's butter. We'll go around and just smooth it out. We're taking all the excess cream off the cake because we're just crumb coating, and what that means is all the crumbs that's on the cake, we're just sealing them in so they don't make dents in our cake when it's time for us to frost it. And just scrape off the edge of the cake, the top, and you want to pull it towards you. Okay. Look at her. Look at her. She don't want me to be great. So I'm gonna slide her over. I'm gonna crumb coat one good time, and then I'm gonna put her in the freezer, because once you put it in the freezer, she sets and we won't have that topsy-turvy problem. Okay? All right, put her in the freezer. I don't want to mess with her no more. Okay, so she is out of the freezer, and she's a little to the side, but it's okay. We're gonna make her straight. And if you see, hard to touch, so it makes it so much easier to frost this thing. All right, so I'm just gonna get my really big spatula so I could cover more, and I'm just gonna start from the bottom and up and just work my way around the cake. See all these spots, that means it's uneven, so I'm gonna get more buttercream and just cover all those areas. And with cakes, I've learned all this time, you just have to be so patient with it. Don't let the cake control you. I have plenty of times and cried like a baby and had to put her up and come back. Okay, I got her to the best of my ability. I'm gonna put her in a freezer just so she could freeze just for like 5 minutes, because since the flowers, I can no longer put them in. I'm gonna decide something else I can do. And if you're wondering why I just don't stick them in there, I had to take food safety classes to be a baker, and that is really bothering me about sticking in for safety reasons. So we're just gonna lay the flowers down, but I want to freeze it and make sure it's firm before we do that. All right. Okay, so while the cake is in the freezer, I'm just gonna play with my flowers a little bit. These are the flowers I got for Mother's Day. They're kind of sad right now, but we're not going to use those. I'm going to concentrate more on these because they're fuller, because I want to put more purple accents in there. I did pick these pink flowers up, roses, so I'm just going to still cut it at a slant, and I'm just going to go through and pull off, any, excess flower, just so it's not big, or like not big, but it's like not crinkled up and looks old. Okay. I am going to just clean the edges up around the base. Just scraping my spatula just around it, okay? Want to smooth out the bottom. You're gonna have the back facing towards the cake, and then you're just gonna go around it, okay? And just flatten that bottom out. And if sometimes the buttercream is not working with you, you could stick this in some hot water. Oh, my paper towel is dying on me. You could stick this in some hot water and just press it, and it'll just melt it straight, okay? Okay, so I wasn't planning on doing this, but I just thought of something. Give me 1 second. I have a stencil. If you don't have a stencil, it's okay. Just move forward with the decorating of the flowers. But if you do, I just thought of this. All right, so I'm going to use that, and I'll show you how to use it. So I'm going to look and see what's the best side of my cake. You want to put the side that is even, that doesn't have any spots. It's the highest part, and it looks like this for me when I'm looking around. Oh no. Jesus. Looks like I can find a good side. Hold on. I'm going to disappear for a second, guys. I like this side right here. Okay. This is the side I like. It actually has an air bubble on it, but it's fine. So I'm going to turn it around so you see. I like this side. What I'm going to do is I am going to get my buttercream. Just move it around a little bit just to smooth it out. And I'm just going to place my stencil right on my cake. Okay. And I'm just gonna smooth it on there. Okay, it's on there a little bit, and I'm just gonna get my scraper, and I'm just gonna scrape it straight, okay? Just a little design on here. Sorry guys, my family's really loud. All right, then I'm just gonna peel it off. All right, so just to add a little texture on it. Now, let's see how we're gonna do this with the flower. Instead of putting it down, I am going to place her, okay? So I'm gonna just add a little buttercream at the top, right here, so the flower can go down. And you see that little area kind of came out like that? I'm just going to put it down right here to cover it. Okay. All right. I'm going to face it towards me so I can be able to see this. This is where my height is going to have to come in at. I'm going to add the one that's a little open on this side. No. Okay. Making sure it's not going in the cake, but inside the actual buttercream. They are having a field day, and I'm missing all the fun. See? And I'm gonna put this on this side. This is so cute. I love it. And I'm gonna add this last one right here at the top and just sit it nice and neat. Look how gorgeous. She's so cute. I love her. Isn't she cute? And of course I have to take pictures, but here is the birthday cake. I'm gonna cover some buttercream with that, but I have to get my other tool. Okay, so I just filled up my piping bag with one of my, what tip is this? 8B. And I'm just gonna cover the flowers in the back just so it has a design around it. Just so it's hiding. And just adding a little detail to it. Even down here, just a little. There we go. So I just had another thought. I see a little spot right here. Let me just add this again. Cover the leaf, the stem, I mean. I have some gold flakes because I see I have little areas. I'm so anal about stuff like this. And gold flakes, guys, is like, I love working with it, but as you see, it sticks to any and everything. Okay, I'm just gonna add some gold flakes on there to hide my little spots that kind of messed up. I'm obsessed. Now we could finish. That, because that little spot was bothering me. Now we could finish. Look at that. Okay, I'm so excited. Let me know how you like this video. I love you guys. Enjoy.